Hi, 302. I'm Miss Cochran.
And I'm Amelia Pearson.
And what are we going to work on today, Isla?
We're going to work on measuring stuff. Can I have this?
Yep, and what is that tool called that we're going to use?
It's called a ruler. We use it to measure. It's a ruler. We use it to measure. You see, we got some my favorite stuffies and my favorite toys.
We do. We've got some favorite stuffies and toys. So today your lesson is to explore with a ruler different things around your house. So, for instance, Isla has this teeny weeny little Lego dog. She's got a little Lego minion. She's got a small Elsa doll. Who's this guy?
I have a cute little stonefly. You remember this one? I showed you it.
We've got a cubby bear. Even bigger than cubby bear is Jelly the dog. And then the Jerry the dog.
And this is the biggest stuffy, Minnie Mouse.
So what we've done here, 302, is we can use a ruler. Let's talk about a ruler first. A ruler. Most rulers have two sides to them. The side that has the biggest spaces between the numbers is called inches. So you can see that this is a larger space than when you turn it over. You can see these are smaller widths or distances between the number. The small distance is called centimeters. The larger distance is called inches. Today, we're going to work with inches because that's the common unit of measurement in the United States. However, if you go to other countries, like where Isla was born in Australia, they use centimeters.
Can I see?
But we now live in the U.S., so we're going to use... Okay.
Can I say Australia?
Yeah. Isla, where were you born at?
I was born in Australia when I was a baby. I Googled all the place.
You Googled. Okay, so let's start with our little teeny weeny Lego doggy. So what we did is, to help us see better, we cut out a square that was the same size as the doggy. Then we take our ruler and we put it on our ruler so that we can see. It comes to this line right there that has the number 1. So that means 1 inch. If you were going to do it with the centimeters, say it's a little bit more than 2 centimeters. It's a little bit more than 2 centimeters, as you can see, but we rounded since we wanted to keep things a little bit easy. Now, who's next? Who's our next guy we're going to measure?
We're going to measure my minion.
Your minion. Okay, let's just show how we have our piece of paper that's the same size as our minion. You hold that, and then what I'll do is
we have 2 minions.
We
that
do.
are the same size.
So it might be easier to see it on this one. So what we do is we put our ruler on there, and it's past the 1, but it's not quite to the 2 yet. And I see that there's all these little lines. The larger lines are fractions. So we've got a quarter, a half, and then 3/4. No, not yet. So this one, the minion, is 1 3/4 inches. If we were to turn it over, it's just over 4 centimeters, just over. It's about almost 4.5 centimeters if we were to use that one. Okay, who's next? Who's the next item on our toy list?
I have an Elsa doll. And there's an Anna doll.
We have an Elsa and Anna doll, but we chose Elsa. So we cut out a piece of paper that's about the size of the length. We're doing the length of Elsa, how tall she is. And then what we'll do is we'll put our measuring stick, and I see that it's gone past the number 3. So we've got the number 3 there. But it's only gone to the first big line, which is 1/4. So it's 3 1/4 inches. Now, who is next?
Stormfly. It's my favorite stuff. You know why?
We got Stormfly. Okay, Stormfly has a lot of awesome spikes on her. So we've cut
She has a lot of spikes when she was a baby.
Yep. So when we measured her, we put the spikes at the top. Now let's see. This one goes right up.
Spikes at the top of her head.
This one goes right up to the top of 5. I like how we started with making sure that the bottom of the ruler.
She was a big dragon. She shoots spikes on her tail.
She's very talented. So when we do measuring, we make sure that we start with wherever that bottom line is, and then we go all the way up to the top, and we look at what number is the nearest. So this one is 5 inches. Okay, who's next on our measuring list?
It's Cubby Bear.
Cubby Bear.
I kept him for a really long time from England.
Yeah, we brought
England where I went to England when I was a baby.
Because our cousins live in England. So we brought our cousins some.
Their name is Amy and Abby. We speak to them before we started to move on to you.
You're right. Our cousins live in England, and we brought our cousins some Cubby Bears, and we kept one for ourselves because we live near Wrigley Field, don't we? So Cubby Bear is about the size of our yellow paper. So we're going to put the ruler at the bottom. We're going to measure it up. It goes past the number 8, and it goes not a quarter, but just about a half. So it's considered 8.5 inches. Now we have 2 more. Who's going to be next on our measuring stick to measure with our ruler?
Okay.
Who's this guy? I think you're getting a little silly. We've got Doggy.
Yeah.
Now, Doggy.
Jerry.
We got Jerry the doggy. Uncle Mike has a doggy named Jerry. So let's see here. Jerry is about the size of the blue paper. Let's get our ruler out. We put the paper at the bottom. We go all the way to the top. It goes past 11, but not quite to 12, only halfway. So this one is 11.5 inches.
Minnie is long. Minnie is big.
Minnie is very tall. So I'm gonna move this stick from you. Minnie is taller. Let's look. Than our ruler. So we got another ruler out, which is called a yardstick.
And it's bigger than the paper.
It is. So we got a ruler out that's called a yardstick, and that yardstick, we put it at the bottom.
Time for TV time.
It's not time for TV time. We like TV. I wonder if they like TV at their house too.
Do you like TV?
So this one comes all the way up to 16 inches. Okay, Miss Pearson, what we're going to do is we're going to ask 302 to find a ruler and to maybe look at some of their stuffed animals or other things around their house and to do some measuring. If you'd like to make pieces of paper like we did, that can help. If not, you can write down the different measurements of things you can make a chart on a piece of paper, but have fun with exploring with your ruler with either inches or centimeters using a ruler. Anything you want to say to 302 before we say goodbye?
I just want to say goodbye.
Bye, 302. We'll talk to you soon.